Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. So, last episode, Will had to make a difficult decision, although technically it was Artemis who made the decision and Will just agreed to it. But, I mean, he could have objected, right? So for all intents and purposes, he made the decision and the game certainly treats it as such. So yeah, let's see what the consequences of this will be. Will we see Duke Ravengard again, or is he actually dead as Mizora claims? But either way, since we already talked to all our companions about it, I guess I'm just going to take a rest now and then we can move out again. I have some ideas what I would like to do next, but first we gotta sleep. And I think I can just take a partial rest, because I haven't actually fought at all since the last long rest, so I don't need to use up any camp supplies, right? So let's just camp without supplies. And let's see if anything is happening. Will we get a shift by a doppelganger? No. So yeah, not sure what to do about that infiltrator. I don't see any way to investigate that at the moment. So I suppose we will just keep hunting Oren and hopefully something will come up. But yeah, I would like to rotate my team a little bit. Let's bring in my mages. I want to see if one of them has Dimension Door. I don't think...
I hope, aside from the obvious.
I don't think I actually gave that to any of them, but...
I'd join you, but
I'd like
things
to
are
take
looking
a
a
look.
tad crowded. You'll need to make room for me.
Yes, I think Will should maybe take a rest now to think about what had just happened.
Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
And Gale, you haven't been with me in a while.
How can I help?
You can join me.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
I guess Karlek, because I will need a Starian for what I have in mind, so take Karlek's place.
Wonderful. Lead on, then.
Because I think I would like to free Counselor Florick now, before I forget about it, and she ends up getting executed. So, let's take a look at the spell book. Shadowheart doesn't have Dimension Door. And yeah, neither does Gale. So I'm pretty certain it is available on Level Up, but I never actually chose it for any of them. But I think that's okay, because Gale does have, if I'm not mistaken,
you shall find me.
invisibility. Maybe that's enough. Maybe if we just cast invisibility on the counselor, then we can get her out of there. I guess it's worth a try. And I do have one Dimension Door scroll, so
At least things have
I still
stayed
might be able to
interesting.
use that if everything else fails. Okay, so let's make sure I'm fully prepared. Speak to animals.
Can't afford to stay idle.
You can put up your Shield of Faith.
Which way to the nearest library?
And I guess you can put up a Mage Arm.
Best get going.
There we go. So, let's head out again. No, please leave camp. There we go. And yeah, I guess while we're still here, we will try to rescue Counselor Florick. That's why I need a Starian, because he is supposed to lockpick her cell door. And then Gale will make her invisible, and hopefully that way we can get her out of there. So, let's return to the prison.
You must have some sordid tales to tell.
Sordid? I lay with the mother of magic herself. What we had was transcendent, euphoric, incandescent. Not sordid.
Sure.
You actually made sleeping with a goddess sound boring. Incredible.
Well, I guess one man's sordid is another man's incandescent.
All we can do is be patient.
But yeah, apparently there's still some party banter to be had.
always believed you this time.
If you try certain companion combinations. Okay, this person is still sleeping. So I'm not expecting any trouble from her. And we can still go in here without problem. And yeah, this is basically the only guard that could be problematic, because those guys seem to be very occupied. Okay, so
Keep a blade close.
Astarion,
On my way.
we will wait for this guy to turn around, and then you will
Ready or not.
do your magic and lockpick this door. I will even give you some guidance, although I don't think you will need it. There we go. Easy enough.
Still alive.
And,
so that's progress.
I should probably wait for him to return before we try our next move.
Ah, an excellent choice.
But yeah, I think you should be able to put invisibility on her, right? Okay, I need to get closer, presumably. Okay, again, let's wait for him to make his turn. There we go. He's moving away. Well, I suppose I will have to open the door.
Invisibilis.
And I may want to go into turn-based mode. Okay, so she is invisible for, I think it's 10 turns, right? Yes, 10 turns. Yeah, I mean, this should be more than enough. It might even be enough to just walk through the main door and get her out of there. So maybe I'm not going to use the secret passage through the storage room, but we will just
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
do this right the straightforward way. I mean, she should be following me now, or well, she should be following Gale, so let's just go back to normal mode and make a run for it.
Better not be cursed.
Alright, going pretty well so far. And clearly the guard didn't see her. Okay, perfect, perfect. Now let's just get out of here. How much more turns do we have left? It's kind of hard to see because she's not like her own
Calm down, dear.
character.
It won't happen, I swear.
4 more turns, okay. I'm not sure how far we have to go until we're safe. Let's just try to quickly jump down here or something. I think that should be the quickest way.
This is far enough.
Oh, okay.
The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
You're welcome. Apparently she's talking to Gale now, I suppose, because she was following him and not Artemis. But that's okay. It's the least I could do. You've proven a vital ally. What will you do now? Good luck out there, you'll need it. Yeah, what will you do now?
I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can.
Sounds good to
You
me.
won't fight the coming battle alone.
Even
As long
Astarion
as the
approves.
city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Maybe he approves of, you know, getting more allies. Okay, there we go. We made it. That was actually a lot easier than I thought. So I didn't really have to overthink it all that much. Just making her invisible was enough. Yeah, so we have another ally. My list is growing. I'm quite happy about that. The Grand Duke, quest completed. We left our remaining concerns regarding Duke Ravengard behind us. I mean, we're still concerned, but I guess Will doesn't really expect him to be alive anymore. Will broke his pact with Mizora. Duke Ravengard is no longer our concern. And yeah, we freed Councillor Florick. Okay, so this is done. She is not in danger anymore. Which means I think I am more or less done here. Am I not? I mean, I may return to this place at some point. Like, I want to go back to the Open Hand Temple and tell them what I found out about the murder. But we're not entirely done with that investigation yet, so maybe I will do this later. Yeah, I don't want to talk to Raphael, and before I can confront Gortash, I still have to do some other stuff, I'm sure. So, I guess we will just move on to
my way.
the other side of the bridge,
Should mind my step.
which I guess would be over here. And to go deeper into the city. I think we did already
Seems
talk to
simple
these
enough.
guys. Blaze
What's
Savora.
up for discussion?
No distractions, please.
Okay. I won't distract you. Alright. To Lower City. Okay, there it is. Let's go. You are entering a different region. Venture forth. I mean, it doesn't say that, you know, this is some sort of point of no return and that I can't finish a certain stuff if I venture forth. So I think I can just go ahead without concerns. Let's do it. Alright, so I guess we are now actually going to Baldur's Gate proper. Very exciting. Well, this takes quite a long time to load. Must be a big city, I'm sure.
Ah! Thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Ta-ta!
What? What is happening? Oh, the devilish orcs. Apparently just entering the town was enough to finish that quest. So where's the devilish orcs now? I don't see it. But apparently he gave me a reward. We brought the creature to the city as requested. Seems it left us a note. Looks more like a ring. Shapeshifter's boon ring. While shapeshifting or disguising yourself, gain a +1 dice 4 bonus to all checks. Okay, I'll take it. And this updated as well. The strange creature is thankful that we helped it enter the city. No doubt we'll have a powerful ally when we need it most. Okay, apparently the devilish ox is also a potential ally. Maybe I should check my inventory if it left a note there. And this updated for some reason. We managed to read most of the book, absorbing some of its necromantic power, but it snapped shut before we could finish it. There must be a way to reach the end. Oh, okay, this is updated. We arrived at Baldur's Gate. There must be someone here with arcane knowledge needed to fully unlock the necromancy of Thay. Okay, so finally we have some clue what to do about that. Now let me take a look at my inventory. A slightly slimy note. I guess that's what the ox left me. Thanks for getting me in. I owe you one. Short and to the point, I suppose. Okay, but yes, here we are. Baldur's Gate. And the first thing that greets us is a gallows. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh boy, oh boy. That's a lot of quest markers. Investigate the murders. Okay. Talk to Gauntlet Davella in the Elfsong Tavern. Murder target Rovere. Murder target Cora. Okay, so some of these the murder targets. Find the Night Song. The Wizard of Waterdeep. Speak with a bookseller. Right, I remember that. Investigate the suspicious toys. Another murder target. Murder target. Murder target. Investigate Cazador's palace. Okay, so quite a bit of stuff waiting for us here. And apparently this over here is the Elfsong Tavern. This might be a good first place to check out. But why don't we start with looking around just a little bit before we rush on to the next quest. For example, what's going on here?
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here.
Are these refugees?
Almost nothing left. And you want to
move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
So what's going on here? Who are these people?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Are they gonna pay us for the animals they take? Like elves they are.
Why do they take animals? I mean, I can kind of see it, like all the chicken here.
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
So are the Flaming Fists taking your animals, confiscating them for the war or whatever?
My herd are dairy goats. I bet they're going to slaughter them, the poor things.
Maybe. But I mean, dairy goats are specifically used for dairies, so
my husband's still in the outer
be
city
bad.
with the few cows we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on here, why they are taking your animals. I'm guessing, like, for the war. Limited stock.
Any complaints will be handled.
There is a food shortage due to absolute raiding activity. Citizens are advised to buy food in moderation so that all may eat.
Yeah, it looks like this is already sold out. Okay.
Then through.
Let's look at some other stuff here. We got a sigil that is useful. What do we got over here? Basilisk Gate. Okay, let's take a look at that. What is this guy doing? Why are you balancing on one foot? That looks very uncomfortable.
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced.
Well, why are you doing that? Baldurian, is this one of Blaise Portier's infamous punishments? I'll leave you in peace. I mean, this is a Baldurian option, but I kind of would like to know what's going on here, so in this case I will actually use it.
Yes. I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid, and I swore to Blaise Portier I'd never do it again. Ever.
Okay.
I have to stand on one leg until she believes me.
Good luck. How long is that going to take? Pretend to push him. Your flaming fist. How dare you steal from the people you're supposed to protect? Apparently that is a common thing around here. It's like the second flaming fist that apparently is doing that. We already caught one in the act. But yeah, how long will this take, you think?
I have no idea.
So he just has to keep standing on one leg. Awesome.
I just have to last. a little longer.
Okay, in that case, I'm not going to bother you anymore. Basilisk Gate Barracks. Okay, so apparently this is a place where the Flaming Fist are training.
The thugs are getting bolder. My husband's been mugged twice this month, if you can believe it.
I can totally
You be
believe
safe out
it.
there. Can't trust a damn soul.
Okay.
If you're here to report something, don't bother. The Fist don't give a damn.
I'm not here to report something, but I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, look at these guys training.
I am never sleeping on duty again.
Is this also some kind of punishment, what you're doing here?
Distract the gauntlet, will ya? I think she's set on killing me.
Why? And how would I distract her?
I like your look. You've seen battle, shed some blood. Could show these softies here how it's done.
Right. I think I will leave this to you. You seem to be doing just fine.
If you have a problem, speak to one of the other Fist. A rabid warg organised this inventory, judging by the mess they've left me.
Okay. Apparently everyone is rather busy around here. There might be some stuff to read over here and a door.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago and... Hold it. You're not the builder.
No.
Which means I've got no use for you.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Is everyone in the neighborhood as friendly as you? Why do you need a carpenter so badly? No, but I'm handy still with a hammer and chisel. I don't think so. I don't think Artemis is. But yeah, why do you need a carpenter so badly?
Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice. And that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now
Why
either
would
you
they
learn
do
to
that?
fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Okay. Well, I can't fix your broken shutters, I'm afraid. Okay, yeah, there's some stuff we can read. The Duke's Mouth. An article marked for the editor's desk that looks like it never went to print. There's a sickness in our city, dear reader. It nibbles on the council's ear in private audience chambers. It clangs around our streets in steel automatons. And it whispers sweet nothings from the pages of this very broadsheet. The fetid presence of Lord Enver Gortish is rotting our city in its very core, and this reporter is personally ashamed to work for a publication, no propaganda vehicle, that allows the infection to spread. There's so much to the story, dear reader, so very much, and I'm excited to share it with you. Yes, you, Edward, consider this my notice of resignation. Holly Fowles, investigative journalist, newly freelance. I think we should find this person. Seems like an upright citizen. Steel Watcher Maintenance. Report mechanical issues with the watchers to the Steel Watch Foundry on the West Docks, not to this office. Blaze Liara Portier. So funny that she's called Liara. Okay, can we actually go inside here? I suppose so.
Keep crime reports short. Do not waste our time with frivolous issues.
I'm not here to report a crime. I'm here to waste your time with completely different stuff, probably.
What was her name?
Okay, there she is, Blaze Liara Portier.
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
No.
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what
What was
I've
that all
been through these
about?
past few days?
What is going on here? Calm down, let the poor Flaming Fist alone. No, and it's not my problem. Yeah, what exactly is going on here?
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking dream mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said
What is happening
she
here?
was
She doesn't
taken
seem to be
from
all
a
that well.
tavern?
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
I don't know. I think there might be something going on with Liara Portier. Maybe like a tadpole or something like that. She's a typical fist, they never listen. It's not very responsible to take a kid to a tavern. I'm listening, tell me what happened. Yeah, I don't think you will get any help here, so just tell me about it right away.
Excuse me, citizen, but if this is a criminal matter, it's my business, not yours. Now, madam, if you'll just tell me why you're here, I'll take down the details.
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Yeah, she seems to be stuck in a loop. Apparently, every few minutes she's just forgetting what this person told her. That is rather unusual. Have you searched for your daughter? I'll help you find your daughter. Forget the fist. Tell me everything you know. This is infuriating. I'm leaving. I assume that she has searched for her daughter. So just tell me everything you know and I will try to help you. At least I don't forget what you told me like 5 minutes ago.
You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
I mean, we have a kid with very bright hair in our camp, but she wasn't called Vanra, right? Something similar, but not Vanra? Or am I actually misremembering that? Was anyone else with you? You must have witnesses, surely. I'll head to the Blushing Mermaid now. I mean, I'm pretty sure if it was the same kid, I would have an option to tell her about that. So I guess the kid in my camp is a different one. So was anyone else with you?
No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. They were sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one.
Okay. So do you have any witnesses?
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly.
Captain Grizzly?
Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
Okay. Well, I will see what I can do. I'll head to the Blushing Mermaid now. Maybe not right away, but I will, eventually.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, well, and she's just walking away now. Let's try to talk to this weird woman, Liara Portier.
Commander Portier, acting marshal of the Fist. If you have a crime to report, please wait outside. We're currently at capacity.
Okay, she's just not going to talk to me at all.
Your tools were stolen, right? No, you were mugged. Wait, I'm mixing you up with another citizen. I'm terribly sorry. I'll get back to you.
Great, this person seems to be rather incompetent as well. Can I take a look at the registry of complaints, maybe? Lodged by an anonymous elf who declined to give address, reports of suspicious characters hanging around the manor Filgrave. Okay. Logged by Eloise Thurman, resident of Brampton, reports neighbors making house calls late at night, failing to make offerings at a shrine of Umberley, claims these to be evidence of absolute worship. I don't know about that. That seems like an overreaction. Lodged by Heyman Arst, resident of Rivington, claims children's toys have been sabotaged by bad faith actors within the city. Failed to provide evidence. I mean, he's right. I don't think we have met this person before. And to be fair, I actually took all the evidence, like the rigged teddy bears. I think they're in Astarion's inventory. But I also feel it would be pointless to try to present any evidence to this person here, so I will continue to investigate that on my own as well, I suppose. Okay. Nothing I can do with these clowns here. And nothing I can do about all of this. Apparently we got a prison here. Another one. And I can just enter, so let's do it. Heapside prison. Okay, all of this is off limits, but we can just walk in here. Do we actually have prisoners here that we can talk to, maybe? None in here. Prisoner belongings. Okay, can't just open it though. This cell is empty as well.
Hello, hello, and all that.
Why are all the people in this place so weird? And there's like a lot of blood on the floor too. I mean, it might just be some other kind of liquid, but
That's curious.
what did I just perceive? Oh, it's...
I'm way too
okay,
big.
it's just like a secret entrance for small people. Okay, nothing too interesting here either. Pit latrine. Do we actually want to go down there? Maybe eventually, but I think I need a good reason to climb down into a latrine, so maybe let's just ignore this for the time being and let's just look around other places. Well, there's a rat here called Skittle. Can we talk to it?
A new client?
Oh, we can.
What a thrill. For you? Ratterily. Some call me the Great Collector. Others, the Merchant of Mysteries. But you, my friend, you can call me Skittle.
All right.
Step up and marvel at the spectacular wonders on offer.
You actually want to sell me stuff? Well, that is unusual. A mercantile rodent, how radical. What sort of items does the Great Collector collect? Let me have a look at your stock. So this is actually a rat merchant. That is truly radical.
Indeed, my mirthful mate. Care to take a squeak at my fun ratstical wares?
That is a kind of a labored pun, though. Is this business ratified by the local merchants league? It must be difficult to obtain goods in a prison. What does this entail? Awesome. What's for sale? I'd like to take a squeak. Enough red puns. Show me your inventory. There can never be enough red puns. Yeah, I'm sure it must be difficult to obtain goods in a prison, especially for a rat. How do you do that?
The prison pipes are a veritable maze of cracks and crannies. What a rat finds, a rat keeps. Captives have wants and needs, my puntiful patron. It is my pleasure, nay, my duty, to fulfill them.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Okay, I can use the other red puns as well, so I will mercilessly do it. So, is this business ratified by the local merchants league?
My enterprise is a more covert sort. I do my dealings in squeakret.
Well, in that case, I'd like to take a squeak. And yeah, it's actually a merchant. What do you offer? Elixir of universal resistance. Huh. Very unusual. Counting house safe number 2 key, an elaborately gilded key. I will give that a look. And well, will you look at that? Another scroll of dimension door. I think I will pass on the rest for now. Maybe I will come back for the elixir of universal resistance, but I'm still trying to recuperate some of my fortune. You know, I spent quite a bit before taking on Catterick, buying various stuff, so I'm still a little bit low. But still, I might be able to sell you something. Oh, you don't actually have a lot of... No, you have 3 gold. Yeah, that's not a lot. I might be able to sell you some of the rotten stuff here, though. There we go.
Is that all?
That is all. Thank you for making business with me. Okay, well, that is not what I expected to find down here. But from the looks of it, there's no prisoner at all in the entire prison, at least not in this part. Interesting. So yeah, we still have the latrine over here. I mean, the place is fairly secluded, so it shouldn't be too difficult to jump in there without getting seen. But maybe before I do that, I will make sure I have explored everything else here.
Quiet day, mostly. Don't go spoiling it.
Okay. For example, we have like 2 doors over here. And if we close this one,
That's a friendly looking shadow.
it shouldn't be too difficult to open them. I'm actually more interested in the one that is locked. Oh, I guess sometimes they may actually come through here. Okay.
Shall we?
So now I have to wait for them to leave before I can try this again. Which may take a while because now they're kind of suspicious, I guess. Okay. Now the person is walking away again. Lockpicking impossible. Oh, okay.
Taking my time in the
So I suppose you need like a key for that. Anyway, we can open this door without problems, so let's do that. And let's close the door so people won't see us inside here. Okay, now let's see what is going on here. There seems to be quite a bit of stuff going on, like especially stuff to read. Ongoing murder investigations. That seems interesting. A status update on an ongoing investigation. It details the stark increase in murders in the city, as well as the violence of the crimes. No leads to the killer have been found. It concludes with a recommendation to keep the public in the dark for as long as possible or until the killer is brought to justice. Okay, yeah, we heard about that, and we are on the case as well. Urgent bar list resurgence. The word denied has been written across this report in red. Memorandum for Blaze Portier via Basilisk Gate from Gauntlet de Vella Fountainhead. There's the person we're looking for. Subject, resurgence of Barlist cult. Ma'am, my investigation into Duke Stelmane's death has revealed more than murder. The Duke was paralyzed with crawler mucus before being stabbed 36 times in ritualistic manner. Her right hand was then removed. The city's murder rate is also at an all-time high, with no discernible pattern to its victims. The last time the city suffered under such killings was during the Barlist incident of 1369 DR. I am not asking for the city to be placed on high alert, nor do I claim to have the answers. All I ask for is resources. Give me a small, highly skilled team and I will bring you the truth of these deaths. If the Barlists have returned, we need to be armed and ready, or fear a repeat of history. And apparently it was denied. Yeah, I guess that Blaze Portier is compromised in some form. And she's not going to lift a finger in this regard. The Stone Lord, a new threat. Interesting. A detailed report on the rise of the Stone Lord, judging by the targeting of known guild enterprises and the murder of prolific guild members, it is my professional conclusion that a new player has gained a foothold of the city's underbelly, the Stone Lord. My sources suggest that Nine Fingers and the guild still hold power, but the Stone Lord is pressing aggressively on her territory. This is not a case of a petty turf war. This is a fight for the throne in the city's underworld, one that could easily spill out onto the city if ignored. Okay, apparently someone just opened this door. I was worried for a moment that someone was actually going to come inside here. Okay, more stuff to read. Counselor Florick's sentence. This day here found is Florick, former counselor to the four, arraigned in camera before the High Magistrate, accused, tried and convicted of treason, sedition and incitement of unrest, and hereby duly sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead. Thus die all traitors to the state and city of Baldur's Gate. Okay, I mean, we have solved that problem already. Do we have anything of interest inside here? Not really. And not here either. Okay, but more stuff to read. Urgent, rapid increase in reported disappearances. That is a very long scroll. A scathing report on the rapid increase of missing persons cases in the city. This excerpt is from the last page. We can no longer afford to ignore these disappearances or dismiss them as outside the Flaming Fist's purview. The people of Rivington and the Lower City are just as important as those of the nobility, and now that the kidnappers have targeted the Caldwell, Oberon, and Lineker patriarchs, I earnestly request the time and resources to look into this. I know I speak for many of my fellow Flaming Fists when I say that I am tired of explaining to hysterical civilians that I do not know who took their husbands, their wives, their sisters, their brothers, their children, or why. Yeah, but what's being done about it? Apparently nothing. Writ, high alert. Be warned, shifts will increase from single to double until the threat of the marching armies of the Absolute is contained. Be wary of citizens behaving in a secretive or overtly defined fashion. Arrests can be made on a minimum of direct evidence if threat is suspected. New security legislation will permit use of detainment as a deterrent to sabotage. How convenient. I mean, that's all part of the plan, right? Create a threat and then it's easier to control the people and so on. Reports from the battlefield. This dirty note appears to have been sent in haste from the battlefield. Steel Watch invaluable. Absolute troops numerous, fierce but less disciplined. Cannot keep them from the city indefinitely, but Steel Watch will buy us time. Okay. Orders from Duke Ravengard. From the desk of the Duke, be warned, the upper city is to be closed off to all coming and going, effective indefinitely. No queries will be taken at this time. Strength and security, Duke Alda Ravengard. But I mean, he was already, like, controlled by the tadpole when he wrote that, presumably. Okay, nothing in here. Nothing in here. Anything else of interest in this place? Half-eaten apple. Nothing of interest in here. And yeah, looks like this is all. I mean, we have some interesting looking chests here.
Trust no one.
I suppose that's something for you, Astarion.
Easy.
There we go. Some guidance. And even a level 20 lock is no problem at all. Crumbling file. This book is redolent with the enticing smell of paper and ink. Okay, and some scrolls.
Never a dull moment.
Let me take a look at the book. Report. Unknown actor influencing city politics. It has come to our attention that an individual calling themselves the Emperor is suspected, redacted, has been exerting an undue amount of power over influential actors within the city, including members of the Ducal Council. While there has been no report of nefarious intent, the unofficial and secretive nature of this individual's doing has raised the alarm among several sources. If this Emperor really is as redacted, why is stuff redacted here? We must take swift action to ensure redacted has not become redacted. I mean, I'm guessing the redacted word here is mind flayer. The Emperor is a suspected mind flayer. And that's basically the story that the Emperor told us about, you know, when he was like the leader of that guild, and then he got uncovered and captured and so on. So I'm guessing this is what this is all about.
Careful, I bite.
Let's lockpick this chest as well. There we go.
Looking ahead.
Anything of value in here? Okay, a few arrows. I'll take them. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. What about the metal door? Okay, another cell, and this is just the door that you couldn't open.
How much further can I go?
I mean, I guess we will take a look inside this cell as well. There's a bunch of weapons here, but nothing too special as far as I can tell.
Let's crack it open.
So let's take a look at this door. And we got a chest here, although the chest isn't actually locked, so I can just open this myself. And some potions. Okay, that's not too bad. And again, I don't think I need any of that. Okay, so looks like this is the end of this route. So I suppose I will make a cut here. And I don't know, maybe I will check out the latrine before leaving. But either way, I think we should move on after that, because there doesn't seem to be anything too special in this prison. And then we will continue to explore Baldur's Gate, now that we actually made it to the proper city. But for now, let's call it a day as always. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time.